Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we take a closer look at something really special because I have never seen a webcam like this. Yes, it's a webcam, but it's a special one. It's from Joyusing their FlexCam 10, and what this camera makes so special we find out in that video, and as always such a product journey starts with a box.
And that's the box. You can see clearly 4K 30 FPS on it, and here we go. Quick start guide, Chinese and English. Okay, that's the cam, but as always, take a close look later. But we don't have that much of accessories in the box. That's the interesting looking flex cam. Some pads to just mount it better, I guess. Yeah, we know that foot of that camera. We've seen it many times in the past. And here, yes, it can be glued on your screen or wherever you want it. But of course, the biggest question, why this design? Look at it. Okay, you need to feed the cable. Yeah, it's a camera on a stick. It's a telescope. And that's not a gimbal. This is to orient the camera. And I hope you're just as curious as I am to see what this thing can actually do. And right now connected it, the FlexCam 10 4K to my computer. And right now, normal webcam mode, nothing really special about it. Beside of it, that we have a quite nice image, I have to admit. No, not much to complain here. I locked the exposure on the camera because with the windows in the background and my moving hands, image was always flickering. So maybe just a quick tip, if you have similar problems, try to find an exposure setting for your camera. But beside of that, what's the selling point of that camera? It's not just a great 4K camera, as you can see. We have, of course, the telescope you already saw. And let's bring that down to the position. Let's make this live. So you have the full experience here, and bring that to the eye level of myself in that case, but of course that would be another person in a real life scenario. So let's look at it now. That's quite nice. All cool. So what is the use case, or what is the great benefit of that camera? I think it's pretty obvious, because right now I don't have to look up where my camera normally sits. I can look myself right into the eyes. And normally this is of course my Zoom partner or anyone else I have a video conference with, and so we can have natural eye contact without thinking about to look up at the camera, and then it's always also not a really natural look and feel of it. So right now I'm looking at myself, I'm looking in my eyes, and you don't really see the difference when I'm looking into the camera or I focus on my eyes. So there shouldn't be that much of a big difference. I think it's slightly visible normally, but with a construction like that, you can have natural conversations all day long, and people will think you have your camera built into the screen. Of course, it's not that suitable for all day use, but quickly it is adjusted back to the top, and we can have the little example how it normally looks, because this is how you normally look in a video conference. You look the person in the eyes, and so you look at the center of the screen and not in the camera. Maybe some people, when they start talking on a conference, start addressing the camera, but most of them still keep in that mode, and this is kind of distracting. But for me, it's always more a thing in a private conversation where things like that matter more for me. I mean, in a business context, I don't have a problem to be awkward and look anywhere. But when I have a private conversation with some loved ones, I love it to look right into the eyes of there. And with a construction like that, that's as easy as it can get. So cool stuff here, and a really good solution for that problem. But that's not all you can do with that little camera and its telescope, because we don't have to orient it onto your face. We can also just orient it top down and make a cool tabletop camera here. Let's do that. So just extend it, and then let's point it down. And you see it also auto rotates. So we can make here a nice cool tabletop setup. So I can make here some important notes And also, maybe in the future, make my unboxings right here with that camera on my desk. Some cool stuff you can see. Table view mode. Important notes, you can all do that with the camera. And to be honest, also it's not that distracting if I have that pole in front of my face. I can also turn it like this, and then I have a really close-up of my face. Hello there.
But no, let's put it back there. Okay, let's talk maybe, last but not least, about the audio quality. And right now you hear the built-in microphones. This is a dual microphone that uses AI, of course, to enhance audio, to make noise cancellation possible, and to reduce all the echo in your room, or at least it tries to reduce that. But right now you hear it, and yeah, decide for yourself if this sounds good for you or not. I think it sounds quite fine for a webcam and quite nice performance here, I would say, especially for the price point. Come on, people.
And that's about it from my side about the FlexCam 10 4K from Joyusing. And it really was a joy using it. So this is not just the name, it's the feeling you have while using it. And you not only get a 4K image that is crystal clear and can compete with other webcams out there in a similar or even more expensive price region. No, the real star, of course, is that telescope pole where you can have really private conversation because of the eye contact and the camera in the center of your screen. Cool stuff here. But for me as a content creator, especially interesting is the top-down view, so you can film everything that's going on your desk. So two really versatile, or I mean 3, because you can use it of course as a normal webcam. We have 3 scenarios where it really shines and really delivers all its promises, so nothing really bad to say here about the FlexCam 10. And if you want to find out more about it, just check out the description below. There you'll find all the information you need, and maybe also discount code. Not sure at the moment, just check out the description below. And if you have more questions about it, drop us a comment or tell us anything that's going on in your life. And if you like that video, give us a thumbs up, follow the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button. So long, I wish you a perfectly beautiful center viewed day, and I say bye bye.